Hello, everybody. This is Hale doing another vlog, I guess you would call it. We hit 100 subscribers, so I wanted to say shout out to everyone that's taken their time to watch some of my videos and say thank you very much. So I did one at 50 and do one at 100, and I think I'll be doing some more in the future. Maybe some commentaries of different things that might be relevant and see how it goes. Anyway, the background video is from the Kerbal space program. I think this is some video I recorded of me trying to do an in-orbit docking. Spoiler, I didn't do it, but I don't think this is going to last until the end of the video, which is like an hour and a half long. So I just recorded it just for the heck of it. I figure this is good, good background video. If you haven't seen it, it's actually pretty good. If you like simulations, if you like space, if you like math, if you like physics, I don't know, maybe there's somebody out there that, really gets excited about math, then give it a try. There's a free demo. I did some videos with the demo, and they upgraded it since then, so it's a newer version. This is actually the paid version, which has some more stuff, but I think the most recent demo is very similar. My goal of this video is not to say at all. If you have watched my previous video at 50 subscribers, I think I had about 100 million in there, and it's my intent not to say that. I tend to fill in spaces with some verbal noise, but, hey, I just did it. That will be my one and only. Everyone up from now, I will cut off a finger and send it to a random subscriber. That's part of your benefits for subscribing to my YouTube channel. So, ums are okay. So, I wanted to thank everybody for some of the gaps in the videos. I've been busy occasionally with my day job, which keeps the lights on and pays for computers and stuff like that. And also, as you may know, I've been sick for like the last month. I'm pretty much over it. It seems like I'm fine, and then whenever I start a video, I cough. Maybe that'll be my trademark. I just start every video hacking into the microphone. I don't know. I think that'll rocket me up to fame on YouTube. So anyway, I appreciate your patience and you sticking with me and, whatever. So anyway, thanks. I did want to say, I forgot to mention this on my last video, about half of the views come from the United States, which is, certainly cool, nice. Half of the views come from around the world, which is interesting. I didn't expect that. So Canada and the United Kingdom are the next highest ones, followed by Romania. I figure if David Hasselhoff can be big in Germany, I can be big in Romania. So if there's anybody from Romania listening, shout out to you. Thank you very much. Also, within the United States, I get a lot of views from Hawaii. I think California is #1, and Hawaii is either #2 or #3. So if anybody would like me to record on-site at Hawaii, just let me know, and I would be more than happy to do that. On-site commentary from Hawaii. That would be pretty cool, considering there was snow on the ground here yesterday, late March 25th. There was snow all over the place yesterday. I think it was, March 25th. It just snowed all over the place. So anyway, as far as the games I'm playing right now, Smite is obviously the big one. That's the most popular one, and that's the one I try to play the most. Obviously, everyone is, I think, most interested in Conquest, but I do try to do Arena and Domination as well. I do like Arena. I think Domination is kind of irritating because people don't play the objectives, where you have 2 towers, you could defend them, or you could go through a 3rd tower, not get it, and lose one of your 2 towers in the process, and that just aggravates me. I do like Arena. I like playing Arena with Sobek and other tanks where you can just kind of toss people around. I think it's a lot of fun. Plus, if you have a squishy character, I think if you can go an arena game without, getting a, hey, I didn't, somebody gets a finger. If you can go an arena game without dying, let's say, more than once, then you should be pretty good in a Conquest game, keeping your squishies alive. So let's see. Oh, Original Warrior sent me an Alienware skin. Thank you very much. I think it was Original Warrior. If it's not, my apologies for screwing your name or getting the wrong person. Well, we do have a team set up. A couple people set up a team. Thank you for that. That was a while ago. And if you're interested in playing with people that are not, I'd say, elitist about the game, because if you are, then you're probably not watching me, then, and you don't have a better team, feel free to join up. And if you leave, if you leave, then that certainly won't bother me in the slightest. So if you want to find people online to team up with, feel free to say you want to join the team. Let's see, what else is going on? One of the people I watch is Mako Storm. He's in the TGN network. He's trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so obviously he doesn't need me to advertise for him, but he's a nice guy. I've played a couple games with him, and he's given my channel some shout-outs, so I thought I'd return the favor in some very small way. So if you like Smite, sign up with him. The other game I'm playing, also by Hi-Rez, as is Smite, is Tribes. And as Angry Weirdo will tell you, I'm not that good at Tribes. I enjoy playing. I've played Tribes back in the Tribes 2 days, and I think I was better back then. You know, I'm in the senior leagues now. So I think I'm going to stick with it, but I think I'm going to reduce the number of videos I post. I think I'll just go play, record, and if it's good, I'll post it. If it's not good, then, you know, it doesn't need to be posted. If anybody has any comments or whatever, if anybody wants to play together in Tribes, let me know. I think there's one person that I've played with that's a subscriber, but if anybody else is interested, let me know. If you don't have Tribes and you like kind of a Quake-style game is how I'd describe it, well, you can certainly watch a video and see how it is, then give it a try. It's free, and also Hi-Rez released the Ultimate Pack, which unlocks everything, every weapon and whatever in the game for, I think it's like $30 or something. Maybe it's cheaper than that. They also did a Smite Ultimate God Pack, which they've had for a while. That is now all current and future gods. So if you have a little spare change and you want to support Hi-Rez, it seems like a good deal to me. So I got all the favor I used to unlock gods back, so I've been buying some skins, and I swear, going back to Smite, I swear whenever I put a skin on that's not the default skin, I lose. When I use the default skin, I win. Also doing some Awesome Nuts, trying to get all the characters. Obviously, as with Smite, there's some characters I like better there. I need to give Awesome Nuts some more attention because it is a really nice game, and I should probably do some more videos. It's just a question of time. You know, there's never enough time with kids and work and everything, and, you know, the yard work's coming up soon. Anyway, Kerbal Space Program, which you're watching now. I wanted to have like a single player game. I started off with Minecraft, but the market just seems to be so saturated with Minecraft. It's not like I'm doing anything spectacular other than, hey, this person's completely new with Minecraft. See them figure out how not to die as often as they do now. So I think with Kerbal Space Program, it's cooler, and I kind of like the physics aspect and the space flight. You know, it's cool, and while I'm sure the purists will say that it's not entirely accurate as far as how to run a space program, it's pretty darn close in my opinion. So if you've ever been interested in that, even in the slightest, check it out. The demo is free. By Squad, I believe. I think their name is Squad. So let's see. Some of the people I follow on YouTube are very good showmen or entertainers. You know, I would say Jesse Cox is in that category. For example, he did a Fan Friday just, I think, last Friday on Kerbal Space Program, and it was kind of neat to see him treat the content, the same content I have, to see the treatment that he gives it after I've been working with it for a little bit. You know, he was singing, third, you know, another fan gets a finger mailed to them. But it's kind of neat to see the content. So he was singing, you know, Major Tom. If you don't know your, what was that, late 70s, early 80s songs? I forget who sings that. But anyway, he was singing that when they were in space. And, you know, obviously he's not good at the game. I almost said you know, but I did a check swing. So he's obviously not that good at the game. It's kind of like a first impression, but he's such a good showman that it makes it entertaining. Another one is Wow Krendor, who has kind of like a really laid-back style, and he can make a video out of absolutely nothing. I would call him the Seinfeld of YouTube, not in a critical manner. But, you know, yeah, there's another one. Seinfeld was the show that was about nothing. They just have an episode, and you're like, what is this episode about? You didn't really know, but it was entertaining. Krendor can do that, you know. He does. There's another one. I'm losing my willpower here. He does like WoW leveling, which is, I'm sure, if I said, "Hey, I'm going to level in WoW," everybody watch. It probably wouldn't be that entertaining. Although you could probably say my other videos aren't. He did a 3-minute commentary storytelling. But, you just look at some of his videos and you're like, hey, this is pretty interesting. I'm not sure why I like it, but I like it. And, there he goes again. I think I'm up to 5. No criticism is intended because I follow both of these people. So anyway, my style is, actually, the other end, you have people that are very good. Now, I put Side Strafe in that, where he plays World of Tanks and other games, and he's pretty proficient. I would say Force is also in that. And I don't think they're as showy or as over the top as, let's say, a Jesse Cox would be. But their gameplay is very interesting, and their manner is fairly engaging. So, and again, no criticism is intended, but I was kind of thinking about that, like the two ends of the spectrum, where you watch somebody because they're good, and then you watch somebody because they are a good entertainer. And I'm not very good at a lot of the games I play. I think you know that. And I wouldn't compare myself to the very good entertainers. I would say I'm shooting for a happy medium where I'm somewhat good and perhaps somewhat entertaining. Over time you attract people with the similar interests to what you have. Obviously, there's a lot of YouTubers out there from PewDiePie to Angry Joe, neither of which I would really enjoy, but I would consider those two extremes of like showy entertainers. And you just attract people that are like-minded. And it's kind of funny because when you do collaborations, you say, well, I like this person, but I don't like that person. Or you say, hey, I like both of these. I'm going to subscribe to this other person. Let's see, what else? In the future, I'm not really looking at any additional games right now. There are a couple that I have. I think I mentioned this last time, Chivalry, Natural Selection, a couple others that I could do. I could do FTL, I'm not really into horror games, it's not like I go, ooh, Slenderman. Yeah, I don't think I can really do that well. So if you know of any games out there, let me know. I was interested in the TGS Blood Bowl contest. I don't subscribe to everybody there, but I subscribe to a lot of them, so I've been following that with some interest. So I sent, I think it's Gamers Workshop, an email saying, hey, can I use your videos? And I haven't heard back from yet, so we'll see. I do try to work with the smaller publishers, not that, there's number 6, that it means anything to them, number 7, rapid succession. Here, let me cut my finger off. There you go. What was I saying? See, if I was Krender, I'd make some sort of witty comment about this that would make it entertaining, but I am not, unfortunately. Larger publishers typically don't have the time to work with individuals. Smaller publishers may, I'm not doing them any favors right now. It's not like I have 100,000 or 1 million subscribers or I'm part of a network. And to be part of a network, you typically need a minimum number of views a day. I think the minimum is about 1,000, and some may require more than that, like 3,000 or 5,000. So I knocked things off my desk, sorry. To make it worth their time, because signing somebody up for their network is a certain amount of overhead, and they need to make sure you're serious about it before they go through that effort, and you need to bring in the views as a revenue stream because they're not running a charity. So getting back to the publishers, smaller publishers seem to be more responsive. Certainly Hi-Rez has been very good to me. I certainly would speak highly of them. They have 3 games. Did I do it again? I think I did. 3 games. I did look at Global Agenda, but that seems to pretty much be in the sunset phase, and they may be working in a sequel. If they do work on a sequel, I think it'll be kind of an MMO style. I may get in on that because they talked to me, and that's priority number 1. So I try and stay away with the larger publishers like EA, even if they gave me the rights to it. I'm one to talk. Oh no, I'd throw that back in EA's face. But I don't like some of their business practices, and you can get a lot better descriptions about that than mine. But going back to like Battlefield 1942, I go back that far and further. Going back to Battlefield, it came out, number 10, there go all my fingers. It came out, and we were all like, hey, this is a great game, let's play it. And then Road to Rome came out, or Road to Crappy Tanks, in my opinion. And then Secret Weapons. And then Battlefield Vietnam, which I love the radios in. where you could play Ride of the Valkyries when you're in the helicopter. If anybody played that, that was probably my favorite part. And then expansions for that, and then Battlefield 2, and then Battlefield Bad Company, and expansions, and they just suck you dry. Meanwhile, Valve, who doesn't talk to me either, but Valve with Team Fortress, it's all free. EVE Online, it's all free. So that's kind of the people that I think we as a community should encourage. Not that my 2 cents carries anyway, but anyway. I do have some Dota beta keys. I don't even know if you need any beta keys, Dota 2 that is. So if anybody wants to play Dota, let me know. I got it, I played it a little bit, and I said, I'm awful at this game, and I really don't have the time or the focus to try to become good at that. But anyway, if anybody would like any beta keys, or if anybody's a Dota pro that would like to school me, let me know. Let me know. Getting back to that, if you don't have a network like TGN, TGS, IGN, whoever, then you need to get permission for every video. I may do a video on how I started a YouTube channel. I can't say how to make money on YouTube because I haven't made any money yet, but how to start a YouTube channel and, you know, following all YouTube's rules, because YouTube and Google take this very, very seriously, as they should, because they can't be running a pirated content site. So I understand what they're doing. I'm actually fighting with YouTube because when you upload a video, if you've ever tried to upload or monetize a video, you upload it, it goes into a review pending status, and a lot of times I think they do some sort of algorithm or heuristic on it and either approve it or leave it for a human. And a lot of videos get approved automatically. It may take a couple hours or whatever. So you upload them and then it gets approved. And this is for independents. I don't think people in networks have to deal with that, which is, you know, nice. But a lot of times, so it'll be uploaded and then approved. Sometimes it's uploaded and they say, you must provide proof of commercial use rights of this content, and, you know, they mean it. So you send it in and you have to jump through all the hoops and then you're good. So that's perfectly fine. Sometimes for the videos I upload, you upload them and then it's in pending status, and then 6 months it's in pending status, you email YouTube support and you say, hey, this is in pending status, what's up? And they say, you're in the queue, we'll get to you, you know, don't worry. And then 6 months later it goes to denied due to lack of commercial use rights. And I'm like, what the hell? So I've been working with YouTube support, and you get so far, and then they just give you a form letter saying, well, you're not monetizing your videos properly. And I say, you never gave me the chance to monetize it, and then it just goes around. So I've actually opened a Better Business Bureau complaint against Google. You know, Hale Gaming, that's number 11. Hale Gaming versus Google Incorporated. We'll see who wins. Just to try to get their attention. But if anyone else has dealt with this, let me know. Let's see, what else? So I kind of went over everybody else I'm watching. Jesse Cox, Wow Krendor, Total Biscuit. His style is somewhat abrasive for me, but I think that is his appeal to a certain extent. And I certainly follow his WTF is for new games that I might be able to do Let's Plays of myself. So, very interesting, I think. Let's see, Steve Schwinn, I think he's with IG, well, he is with IGN. He also does Smite, obviously. You don't need me to tell you about people that are 1,000 times larger than myself. And then also Call of Duty. And then I got turned on to Force recently. It seems pretty good. He does some Smite and some other stuff. I just watched his, what do you call it, Dead Space 3. Jesse's going through Dead Space 2. And let's see, who else? I'm sure I'm forgetting people, but, you know, they'll live. And as I said, if you're not subscribed to Mako, you should, because he is a good gentleman to watch. So I think that's about it. Let's see, how long? It's about 20 minutes long. I did record this earlier today. I don't know if I mentioned it. I recorded it earlier today, and I had the wrong microphone active in Windows Movie Maker. So I got 20 minutes worth of silence. So hopefully the second time is the charm. So anyway, I I guess that's it. I'm going to call it a wrap. And again, thank you very much. We're at 100, actually technically 110 right now. And I hope to continue to increase. And let me know what you think, what you'd like to see, what you don't like. I know Angry Weirdo, who is the guy that turned me on to Tribes, again, I had played Tribes before, has asked me to stop doing Tribes. But I'm not sure I'm going to listen to him in the short term. So we'll see. Anyway, thanks again, and thanks for watching.